welcome to another episode of
Bad Anime Reviews for Hire.
With this episode.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, continue.
The main attraction, the purpose of our podcast will not be joining us.
Yeah, no, we dropped the ball today and forgot on our trip here because we had a bunch of other shit going on. So we do apologize that Monster could not join us today. He's
We got a sticker.
Monster
he's somewhere
is our host.
he's somewhere elsewhere.
Monster is everything. Bro, dude. Okay, I got something to say right after that, but yeah. Anyway, we got our three main attractions after Monster, of course.
Starting at the tippy top, me, obviously. What's up, guys? How you been?
Good thing I'm wearing green.
Starting outside the view of the camera. What's up?
It's like those documentaries where the guy who's always talking off camera. That would be random.
And they know how I look for a split second.
They've seen him like once or twice. So,
what I'd like to bring up first is the fact that, like, sorry, Monster, I miss you.
Not that we did.
I was also forced into drinking something called XS today by my friend who's trying to promote it and shit like that. No sugar. Sugar free. Fucking shit.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
I thought he was trying to promote it. I was all like, what the fuck are you talking about there, bro?
No, I think it was just saying.
It was terrible. It was fucking terrible.
Although we do have the hide to look forward to eventually. We do have to try that. Okay. That's happening now. Alright,
He's
so
trying to be Sorcerer Supreme, don't mind him.
did you watch?
No.
No.
I'm be legit, no.
Yeah, none of us did.
What the fuck were we supposed to watch?
Hellsing, the series, not the Ultimate.
Sorry, I had priorities.
It's okay, I was busy too.
Best
Yeah,
time in the world.
I know. We had 2 weeks. We dropped the balls, guys. We're very sorry about it. We apologize.
You guys don't. You guys care, but you guys don't care.
But
some of you care, and I appreciate the people that do care.
we did talk today with a friend of ours, and he did make a recommendation, which we are going to follow up on.
Shoutouts.
Shout outs to Rob. Big ups, man. He suggested Drifters. So we are going to check that one out. So with our same rule as always, 3 episodes. It's not a classic, but it is over a year old. So it is something.
Didn't you see like it was like the same fucking creators as?
Yeah, he said it was the same creator of Hellsing. I think it was the Hellsing Ultima who did this one.
Did he give you a brief description of what this was?
Nope.
Just straight up, just the name.
Dude, when he dropped the fucking name for the anime that he remembers from the podcast he watched us do, and said he really enjoyed that anime, we didn't question credentials anymore. Like, because it was a legit fucking. He watched one of our podcasts. He gave us some pointers, some things I do plan on implementing. Because I have been thinking very heavily. So over the course of the Dragon Ball Super hiatus, we are going to revamp a lot of things. Starting with the fact that for our podcast, we've always done just the videos. But we've always tried to record everything we could and keep it like in a manageable time frame after the first couple of months. We had those long-ass episodes. One of the things I want to do is I want to create the audio file of everything we talk about all the way through so that we can actually post that up as the entirety of it. So even the stuff in between to help our fans see that. We also want to work on aesthetic stuff. We know that as viewers, us sitting at a table just talking, probably not the most interesting thing to watch.
I understand that you would prefer females.
Yes. We would like to work on that. There is a lot of stuff that we've kind of been spitballing, and we will be asking opinions, kind of figuring out what we should do from there. But for now, it's very much in the planning phase. So we would like y'all to bear with us again, because I know the last time we revamped, it was kind of spur of the moment, but this time we're going to try and do the whole revamp process prior to the new episodes of Dragon Ball Super. So we have a while to get there, and we know it's going to take some work, and we do want to let our viewers know that we're doing this for them, not for us, so that it's more bearable to watch. I mean, I know not everybody wants to look at my beautiful face every time, but I do try.
I mean, it's good to get away from it so you can appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, a little bit. So that's one of the things I've been wanting to work on. We have some ideas for some new software, editing software we want to use. I kind of want to get like a real camera. I mean, I love filming on Samsung because it kind of gives us a little bit of like, this whole episode is filmed on a fucking S8. Not many people get to say that because not many people are using like cellular technology to show off like that. I love it, I really do, but I think we need a device that's dedicated simply for this, as opposed to using a phone.
Yeah. I think it's time, like, me personally, like, if we're gonna be doing, like, software updates, it's good to do,
Did you
like,
find the
hardware.
opening for it?
Oh, it's not that hard to find.
That's not the opening for Helsing, is it?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No,
It's very like dark and ominous.
Even Morty.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, there it is. It's the drop that
Yeah.
that gives it away.
No, I feel like if we're gonna be transitioning software, it'd feel good to also have that hardware update.
Yeah, because one of the things I want to do is I definitely want to get like a mic that's going to be center of the table each time, so it picks up our audio better, and that'll be a separate recording, so we don't have to worry about that as well.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the crickets a lot easier.
It's kind of a bittersweet realization that I know we have to make changes, and I know we haven't been delivering what we've been talking about. So I really want to improve that. I want our viewers to have a pleasurable experience. I want them, like from the beginning, I wanted them to feel like they were sitting there talking with us. And I feel like we've kind of dropped the ball on that because of the fact that, I mean, we've got a lot of empty space, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of downtime, there's a lot of conversations that we're not voicing to you as a viewer, but just to each other here.
Yeah.
So I want to work on that. Essentially, I want this to be what we started out to do, and that's to create a good web series, if you will, a mini series or a viewer series or a channel that our viewers can come to and go, oh yeah, I remember they talked about this one time on this show, and they can pull it back up. They can go back and look at it. It's archival. It's fucking easy to find, and it's relevant. And I think we kind of drifted from that in everything else we did except for Dragon Ball Super.
No, I honestly feel like we also did that with Dragon Ball Super here and there.
Well, here and there, yes. But I mean, Dragon Ball Super, we tried to be consistent with.
Because
The rest of it, we kind of dropped off.
Dragon Ball Super was something that was the consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are bad anime reviews for hire, not Dragon Ball Super for hire.
Yeah.
So, I have an idea of what I want, and I plan on working to implement that over the coming weeks. And hopefully by the time Dragon Ball Super starts back up and we put it into our rotation again, we'll be able to have more of a...
Cleaner sense of it. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It won't be a harsh, like, this is what we're doing now. It'll be, we've already transitioned, we've gotten everything down the way we need to, and you can just pick it up exactly where it was. Anybody else got anything going on that they want to bring up?
Well, I kind of want a variety of in a sense, a bigger variety of genre-wise for our anime.
I like that.
Because our audience are probably going to be watching like a way diverse genre set in a sense than we do normally. Being that we review anime, we have to open our gates to the forbidden realms as well.
Yeah, some of those realms, I think we should just ask Haji to come in on because I don't want to talk about them. They're scary.
I refuse to have Haji here.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're going to review all genres, Haji is very specific in one genre. We should tell him.
I'm perfectly fine with taking over certain genres.
What genre is this?
Oh, you know the genre. You know the ones he's always posting the little J-list videos of. those harem and fucking...
I watch those.
Those are...
I mean, I like that, but there's some that he ventures to
that
I've
are
seen a post
dark
about.
and problematic, and I refuse to talk about them.
I've seen a few posts that he shared of lollies.
So a lot of the ones that he does watch, I watch. So the thing I dislike about Haji's whole view on things is because he takes it more into a literal, realistic.
Oh, that is true.
The Haji-esque kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not the anime's fault. It's more on
How he perceives it.
yes.
That's something I feel like we all knew, though.
Looking clean, by the way.
Thank you.
So yeah.
I just cleaned my glasses.
Thanks. You can tell there's a little sheen to it.
So I'm perfectly fine with taking over the more, in a sense, the regular harem, lollipop, in a sense, the taboo area
Yeah.
of it, because that is literally part of what I watch. You guys don't know what Prison School is? It's one of my favorite animes within the taboo area. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Please be in mind that if you're very innocent,
You'll lose that.
you will lose your your innocence watching Prison School. Because Prison School is they venture into the darkness of anime.
Oh god,
That is not hentai, but pre-hentai.
borderline hentai.
It's a gateway drug, yo.
Yeah.
The one thing that I remember, the thing about Prison School that they do not cover, they do not cover incest. That's the one thing that they do not cover.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of anime
That
in that realm.
Well,
that
I mean, I'm
do
sure they've
cover.
seen, like, Game of Thrones, so it's nothing new.
I'm just saying.
But instead of adults, they are.
If you're looking for a recommendation for incest, I recommend Kiss Sis. But okay.
It's literally in the name.
Literally the name. Two sisters.
For harem wise, my favorite is probably, although it has no real storyline, Infinite Stratos. It's just visually appealing.
Mm. So, and majority of the community actually does watch the taboo and the darkness side. So, yeah.
Well, we have covered that there will be changes. We've covered that some of those changes are going to involve wider genre. One of the other things I would like to implement, I think our viewers deserve to see some of our daily life. Be that playing Fortnite or Warframe or any other game, as well as, like what we do for fun, activities that we go to that are outside of the table. I would like to implement sections on the YouTube channel where we dedicate little videos, maybe 1 or 2 a week, of just something that we've done that we were pretty, like impacted us.
Like our daily life kind of thing.
Yeah.
On a week by week basis.
Like, I like to do tarot card readings. I'd like to post a few videos of me doing that. Maybe one of our fans can ask for one. I wouldn't mind that.
That's a good way to reach
Like,
out to the community.
Show off my characters? Okay, shoots.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're doing your paintings on the figures. Maybe they want to see like a cool technique you learned, or when you do, I don't know, what do you do, Mason?
I was talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh, that too.
No, wait, what did it say?
Bounty Hunter or Monster Hunter.
Sorry, but like, if my character was real, I'd smash the shit out of her.
That's the point of it. When you make a female character, especially in Monster Hunter, that's like you're making your ideal woman.
Okay.
That beats the shit out of monsters and puts food on the table.
It makes it even better because she beats the shit out of monsters.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
What I do is basically PC games, mostly exclusively League of Legends and World of Warcraft, but I'm going to be leaning away from League of Legends for a bit. It's too toxic.
Well,
And more into
I have
Rainbow
like,
Six Siege and Fortnite and PUBG.
if we ever get into a League of Legends segment, I have the perfect guess for that.
Who?
It's a female. That's all you need to know.
Is it a female? I know.
No,
Is she good?
I don't know. All I know is she is also a model.
that one's in my vote.
Say no more.
We would like to bring in specialty guests. We've noticed that a lot of the times when we bring on guests, we're usually just asking them about the stuff that we're into. What we want to do is we want to bring in guests that are actually going to be able to show us like more detail in what they do. Be it a cosplayer or even somebody who's just an artist at that does commissions.
So literally, basically, when we bring in a guest, it's literally just
Something
going to
new.
be them.
Yeah.
There's no reason, like to me, when you bring in a guest, like, why are you just gonna literally let them hang?
Yeah.
Leave them hanging. You know what I mean? That's literally what we've been doing, and that needs to change.
Yeah. Well, excluding Clarence, he's basically us. So that's nothing new. Leah too. Female version of Clarence.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I remember we tried doing that with when we had Tyler and Derek as guests, but that didn't turn out so well.
Oh, the thing I liked about having Tyler and Derek in general was the fact that they watch different anime. The problem,
Yeah,
with
like,
it,
that's what I liked about them too.
the problem with it is the fact that we always end up taking over.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to focus more on the viewer experience now. At first, we wanted to do this because we wanted to be heard and to have people listen to us, and we still do. But we've realized over the months that we've been doing this that we have to do more. We have to include the viewer experience so that it can grow, so that y'all will feel involved.
The initial ideas of like starting this were because certain content creators were pointing out things that we noticed in certain anime, and we wanted to get out our ideas to this is basically the same audience, so that our thoughts and our theories will be rolling around and basically starting up other people's thoughts and theories. Yeah.
I also want our genre, not just in anime, but I want us to branch out movies and comics, things that interest each and every one of us, even if we don't agree on it. Like, to at least have that debate about it, you know?
It's like, bring something onto the show, like, I don't like this, but we're going to talk about it because of how much it infuriates me.
Yeah, or like maybe once a month we'll pick a movie and all three of us will go watch the movie and then do a review on the movie.
Okay.
And how we felt about it.
I have a quick question. First question. After we're all done, it's gonna be literally Spawn versus Red Hulk with Ghost Rider's powers and the symbiote.
All right, I'm
Where
down.
did this come from?
I don't know, but I'm down.
I'm very interested to talk about this now. I'm like, what the fuck did you get to laugh?
Sorry.
No, it's all good. That's interesting.
Hey, you said comics, bro. Like,
So
Dude,
interesting
that's like hella
things coming up. I do plan on kind of getting a few shots or a few video, like even if it's just a small segment video of the upcoming Oahu Zombie event. I'm super excited about it.
How much does it cost again?
I'm not gonna be there.
$30
A person? Oh, that's fucking easy.
I will
But
be
you
at
have to get your
the
tickets now.
Toy Expo though.
I wanted to go to the Toy Expo, but it turns out it's the day after I requested days off. So, can't make that. So, we will have Code do that one.
If I remember, hopefully I remember.
Oh, and I found out that Microsoft is having, at key locations around the States, they're having League of Legends tournaments at their stores from like 3 to 9 p.m. That's including the Moana store.
Okay.
So I might go there and see how it is. Just like record, see how the
See what the
community is with
If
that.
they do not record, it will be photos which
Yeah.
will be posted on our Instagram and
on our Instagram and our Facebook.
Yeah.
so if you don't see a video, you can check it out on Instagram and Facebook for any photos of the event.
And we're also looking for, if anybody knows any artists, let us know. We're looking to get our logo commissioned.
Yep.
So we can start the process of making business cards and things. I would love for us
And
to
a better
have
intro.
an awesome,
And a banner.
a banner,
I
a
want a
logo.
banner.
Like we...
Or like a table sheet.
Oh, that would be sick.
We'll also be doing a little more like player versus player games.
Yeah.
That's something I look for.
Tabletop, video game, stuff like that.
Basically, we want to give our fans more content to watch other than just the basics.
Yeah. Well, wait. New idea. Tabletop gaming. Munchkins.
I would love to play a game of Munchkins.
How would you like to play a game of Marvel Munchkins?
Any Munchkin.
I'm down for that. What about you?
I'll challenge you in an original Munchkin.
I'm down for that.
I'm gonna kick both of your asses.
He thinks so. I still need to get used to Marvel Munchkin.
Yeah, it's like really different. It's fucking weird. But I like it because it's different.
So normally we would have a follow-up episode where we discuss something else, but we aren't going to do that today.
Yeah, we're kind of a bit short on things other than updates.
But I wanted to keep everybody in the loop. I wanted to figure out this revamp, and I plan on spending tomorrow coming up with ideas for it and kind of writing out a baseline for how it's going to go. There's a lot of stuff I want to work on, and I know that Brandon has a lot of stuff he wants to work on, and we have to kind of just figure out the best way to put all the pieces together so we can all have our say and feel of what's going to happen.
I mainly just want to make sure that you're getting the best you can get out of us, because you literally just been getting the tip.
Yeah. And we've got a full-length shaft for you that we just haven't been able to bring ourselves to expose. With my giant monkey form.
So.
No, shout out to Abridge. Guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks for that Team 4 star. You literally make me so happy just watching your shit. You need to update, though.
If you guys ever want to help us in any way, we will set up a Patreon. I will, at least. I will set up us a Patreon for those who do want to help us on our journey. If you don't want to help us, It's fine. Just watch us. Scat.
We don't mind.
That opens up some new things too. Like if they have a Patreon, like you can set up cool ass fucking rewards system.
Like I'm not. I'm not banking on Patreon to help us, but it's all up to you guys whether or not you guys want.
I had a great idea for a new segment today.
Shoot.
Oh, no. I'll talk about it later because Brandon doesn't like it.
Alright.
But thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week, hopefully with more content than we did today, especially with drifters. We're definitely going to look into that. Again, big shout out to Rob. Thank you for fucking pointing that out. We are going to look into the software changes, hardware changes, but that's probably going to be a little farther
Also,
down the
things
line.
to look out for. We are also going to be doing the noodle challenge. I will be doing it
Oh, yeah.
again.
It's going to be great. Brandon lost a thing of fucking Junk Kim Po just so he could do it.
No, well, like, for some, first of all, I was going to fucking do it just because supposedly...
Yeah, but it went from half to full.
Yeah, so, yeah, fuck with this. Don't ever, like, trust me, you don't want friends like this.
No, you totally do. We're the
No,
best
you
kind
don't
of
want
friends.
friends like this. Trust me, you don't fucking want friends like this. You want friends like me, but not like them.
It's kind of like Batman. We're not the friends you want. We're the friends you need.
Yeah.
Your friends, no. You're not they're not the friends you want or need. They're friends you end up getting because you got the short end of the fucking stick.
Or because you did something really fucked up in your last life.
Yeah.
Either way, you're stuck with us.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll catch you next week. Cheers.